Good morning, race fans, and welcome to Disc Golf Daily. We are the podcast that gets you caught up with disc golf news and growth in about 10 minutes. Today we'll be discussing PDGA Growth, and I'll go ahead and just say I did some new calculations and there's some alarming numbers in there. Stay tuned. First, the news. Our number one news story today, Kristen Tattar hits 1,000. Kristen's first victory was at the Estonian Championships in 2014. Her first A-tier was the Sula Open in 2017, and her first major came in 2019 at the U.S. Women's in Spotsylvania, Virginia. She has played 167 PDGA events and has won 94 of them. 56% win percentage. Yeah. Her first 1,000 rated round ever was in round 3 at the 2019 MVP Open. Since then, she has had 71 rounds rated 1,000 or above. Is she the greatest of all time? Not yet. Elaine King, Juliana Korver, Des Redding, Val Jenkins, and Paige Pierce were all the best of their eras. Kristen is still defining her time at the top of our sport, and she's put one more feather in her cap. Congrats, Kristen. And thanks for giving us another thing to celebrate. Our number 2 news story, the PDGA has put out their Copenhagen Open score stats and coverage page. This page is your one-stop shop if you're looking for any preview or recap articles, live and post-production links, as well as all of the scores, ratings, and stats for the entire event. Thank you, PDGA, for being the repository of our sport and for making it easy to find. Our number 3 news story, the OTB Open starts Friday, just 2 days from now. The OTB Open returns for its 4th year on the Elite Series. It also had 2 additional years as the San Francisco Open in 2018 and 19. The OTB Open marks the start of the West Coast swing and has become a fan favorite on tour since 2018. It is currently played at Svensson Park. And in a word, Svensson Park is long, measuring in at over 11,700 feet for the MPO and almost 10,000 feet for the women. Yeah, this course is long. Course designer Leonard Muse is a master at using the natural landscape to his advantage. There are plenty of specific gap shots, water carries, and tight OB where it matters the most. The course will demand more than just distance off the tee. And just to prove it, Emerson Keith is your reigning champion. Having said that, Simon Lizotte and Eagle McMahon are the 2 previous champions, so maybe distance does matter some. Anyway, Calvin, Gannon, and Ricky have to be the odds-on favorites for the men's side to make the podium, with sleeper pick Ezra Robinson making some noise lately. And Owen, Missy, and Holland have to be the women's side podium favorites, with Ella Hansen's distance setting her up for a shot at the title. Keep it in bounds, Ella. Last year, the event drew 160 players and had a total purse over $100,000. Now let's get to some PDGA growth and one alarming stat. PDGA growth time. We start with our PDGA top cash earners. Anthony Barella, Gannon Burr, and Nicholas Antala lead the men's side. Anthony Barella has $45,000 earned so far this year. Gannon Burr, $42,800. On the women's side, Evelina Salonen has overtaken Kristen Tattar as the number 1 leading cash earner. Owen Scoggins is in 3rd. Just so you know, Evelina has $33,600 earned. Kristen Tattar, $32,750. Owns at $28,800. At this point in 2023, the top 20 PDGA earners, when you mash them all together, had earned over $325,000. At this point in 2024, that same group has earned over $470,000, a 30% growth rate. Fantastic. The ratings cash line at the Copenhagen Open, on the women's side it was $915, on the men's side it was $999. The Europeans put on a great show. They come to watch. They love and respect the game. But the top-end players are still thin. It'll be fun to watch this number go up on the DGPT Europe events over the coming years. Let's jump over to PDGA event growth. In 2023 at this point, $35.99. In 2024 at this point, $36.32. Just over 1% growth. Not bad. Although we are still having a lower attendance at these events. Basically 58 to 54 is the average number of people playing in a PDGA event. So overall, the number of people playing PDGA events is down just about 7%. And we close it out with PDGA membership. And I did mention that there's one significantly concerning number. I'm going to close this segment with that number. Current PDGA members, 106,619. Estimated total numbers at the end of the year, 132,000. That's 3.5% off pace. We are falling farther and farther behind the goal of staying flat at the PDGA level. Current highest PDGA number, this still amazes me, 287,450. New members in 2024, currently 11,374, on pace for 22,365 new members. So if we add the number of people that we think we will be getting, which is about 11,000, to the current highest PDGA number, which is 287,000, you get 298,000. Ugh, we are going to be so close to 300,000 by the end of the year. I don't know if we're going to hit it. But the bigger concern, while our estimated total membership is down, the reason it's down is because the number of new members is off pace. People are renewing at a good amount, a good pace. However, the new membership is what is not growing at the rate as last year and the year before. So right now we're expecting 22,000 new members at the end of the year. Our goal was 36,000. We're right around 61% of what we need, or what I expected. So anyway, that's my one alarming number, is the number of new members into the PDGA is shrinking much faster than I anticipated. And that's the reason the estimated total number of members by the end of the year is also below par. And in this case, we don't want to be below par. That does it for us today. Thanks for listening to Disc Golf Daily. If you have any thoughts, news, or opinions, we'd love to hear them. We reply to every email, discgolfdaily@aol.com. Have fun, throw them straight, and hit the thin gap.